everyone, welcome to my new channel, Mom Life with Jessica. Today I'm going to do my first video on welcoming your second child into this world and also your expectations for the second child as well as your first child. So the first topic I want to talk about today is enjoying quality time with your first. Because once your second comes into this world, all your time is pretty much just going to go to the second child. Because if you are nursing, you will be feeding probably every 1 to 2 hours or less. And you will be up all night with this child and so tired that you will have no energy for anything else other than taking care of this new baby. And this new baby needs all of your attention and energy. So spending quality time with your first before the baby comes is utmost important. Also, getting your first ready for the second to come so it's not a huge shock and they're not enormously jealous as well. Like getting your first child ready is very important. Explaining to her or him what it's going to be like. Also telling them that they're going to have a special role in their brother or sister's life, like helping them get ready, helping them get dressed, changing their diaper, helping bathe them is also really important, because then they feel important. They don't feel like they're being replaced, which is the most best advice I can give you, is to not make your first feel like they're being replaced. Make them feel a part of it. Like this is their baby. This is their baby to take care of. This is their baby to dress. This is their baby to bottle feed or change their diaper. So I think that's the most important thing. And what I did with my daughter is when she came to the hospital, she had a gift ready for the baby. She picked it out. We didn't say anything. We let her pick out exactly what she wanted to give the baby for a gift. And we also got a gift for her saying that it was from her baby sister. So it was a very exciting exchange in the hospital. And it also made her feel more welcoming to this baby that is now going to be in her household. So that made the meeting so much more easy. Also, do not, this is a really, really big tip as well, do not hold the baby when your first child comes into the hospital room to meet. Do not hold her or him, and do not feed. Just let the baby sit or lay in the bassinet, and let your child come in and meet her or him however he or she feels is necessary at that time. She might not even want to see the baby, and that's okay. She might just miss you and want to see you. Like my daughter initially just ran to me and hugged me, and because she missed me. I didn't see her for a whole night, which is very rare. So she came in and said hi to me, and then I asked her if she wanted to meet her new sister, and she kind of looked over and then came back to me. And I said that your sister has a gift for you, and that's what got her excited. And once she did the exchange, that's when she was more excited to meet her baby sister. So just make the environment as low-key and no pressure as possible, and everything should go smoothly. The next thing I want to talk about is baby products. Don't expect your second child to be like your first or like the same things that your first liked. For example, my first loved to be swaddled. She loved to be swaddled. The tighter, the better. And I would always tell my husband, isn't that too tight? Like it looks like she's like in a straitjacket almost. And she loved that the most. She loved being as tight as possible because that's how she felt secure. My second baby hated being swaddled. She hated it. She would like even till now, she hates being restrained or restricted from moving. She hates those baby swings. She hates all that stuff. She likes her to be free. So that's an example. Also, the baby swings. My first loved it. The second one hated it. So don't expect your second to love everything that your first did. She also, like my second loved to be in the sleep sacks better than swaddles. So you can keep all your baby stuff. I would. I still am keeping everything from the first because I plan on having a third. So I'm keeping everything. But just have the expectation that your second might not like everything like the first did. Your body will be different. That's the next topic. Your body will be different. Every pregnancy is different. You may have had an amazing first pregnancy, and then your second might be completely different. You might be sick. You might have pain. So every pregnancy is different as well. Every delivery is different. So don't, when you get pregnant, have the expectation that your body will change. Like with my first, my foot size changed. I was a 7 and now I'm an 8. But thank God it did not change again because I lost all my shoes, all of my high heels. I can't wear them anymore. So the next topic is that everything will be more expensive. Medical bills, insurance. My insurance went up so much. Everything is double. So just prepare for that. Make sure that you can afford it. If you can breastfeed, that will save you because then you don't have to pay for formula. So definitely. Again, don't expect your second to be like your first. I was so spoiled with my first. My first was so calm and so quiet. Even when she was born, she didn't scream as loud as the doctors had liked her to scream. So they had to, they had to do something to get her to scream. My second came out screaming so loud, and that's how she still is. So, yeah, so like I could put my first in a swing and she would even fall asleep in there. And she was always so quiet. She was a great sleeper from when did she start sleeping through the night? At 5 months, she started sleeping through the night. So when 5 months came along with my second, I'm like, why aren't you sleeping through the night? I was so confused. And my second had colic and reflux. And so the 6 months of her life were hell. I didn't sleep at all, really. I was like a zombie, literally. And it's so much different because with your first, you have the luxury of being able to sleep when baby sleeps, and it does not happen like that when you have a second, because when you have your second, it doesn't matter if you're tired. You still gotta go. Like my first one is in preschool, so I don't have a nanny or anyone to help me because I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm very hands-on anyway. So even though I'm so tired, I'm still gonna do it. It's also very hard for me to trust anybody with my children. So, yeah, definitely with your first, you have so much more luxury, you have more time to get things done or sleep and take care of yourself. With the second and so on, it's very hard to take care of yourself. Yeah, so definitely your expectations, keep them pretty low with your second being like your first, because it doesn't always happen like that. The other thing I want to talk about is things definitely do get more complicated. There's a lot more schedules that have to be met. My first one is in a lot of activities, so second baby just kind of comes and goes with the flow. She doesn't get the luxury of sleeping. With my second one, I was out of the house 3 days postpartum. I had to go pick up my daughter from school. I didn't have anyone to pick her up, so I had to go get her myself. And the baby she learned to sleep on the go, and that's just you just fall into routine and you get used to it. And in the beginning, it's very overwhelming. When I when I first had my second, I was like, oh my God, I have two now, and it's scary, and going out in public with both of them, and it's just a lot more to handle. And but everything does get better. You get better, you fall into routine, you get more confident. Definitely with your second, you're more confident as a mother. You don't worry about so many things as you did with your first. So definitely everything does get better. Dedicating special time for your first. This is super important. Like when my baby that is 19 months now, when she naps, I make sure to set a time that is special bonding time with my first. We will color together, we'll play a game, a board game. She's 4.5 now. So I will play a board game. I'll take her outside and go swimming with her while my baby is sleeping. And I tell her, this is special mommy and Ariella time. Or I'll tell her, let's go shopping together like old times, and you can sit in the shopping cart. And she gets so excited, and it's like nostalgic for me, because taking her shopping with me in the shopping cart, it's like, I don't know, it's just very special. I mean, we make it very special. I get her ice cream, or I get her whatever she wants. I get her toys, and it's special mommy and daughter bonding time. Or like I'll do her nails. She's very girly, so she likes to get her nails done. So I'll give her a manicure and pedicure, and that's special time for us. And it's very, very, very important that you create that time. And I remember when my baby was just born, I made sure that she had everything she needed before I started nursing. That way I didn't have to get up when my baby was nursing and or tell her, no, I can't do that, and get her upset, because I wanted her to feel as comfortable as possible, that mommy was still there to cater to you and whatever you needed, and I was going to be there for you. So I think that's very important. And going back to involving your older one in any activity that you do with your baby is very important. So like I would tell her, hey Ariella, like I'm going to go give Mia a bath right now. Do you want to come with me? And she would say, yeah, I want to do it. So she would get on her step stool, and she would take the sponge and bathe her. And she would feel very important that it was her job to bathe baby. Or like, let's go out now. Do you want to dress her? Can you pick out her outfit? And whatever outfit she would pick, even if it didn't match, I still let her dress her, because she felt like I did it. I dressed her. That's my baby. So that's also very important. Going back to being overwhelmed, you will get overwhelmed. When my baby was first born, there was a lot of holidays at that time, and there was a lot of things going on at her school, and I almost had like postpartum depression, because I felt like I was missing out on so much of my older one's life. I couldn't take her to for Purim, they dress up and have a parade, so I couldn't take her to that, because that's when my second was born, and I had to be there with her, and I couldn't take her out yet to be with a bunch of other kids, and because she didn't have her shots yet. So it was very overwhelming to me that I couldn't be there with her, and I kind of like, in a way, like resented my baby, which I know sounds silly, but it happens, and it's okay for you to feel that way. But it's also really important for you to talk to somebody about it. Don't feel like you can't express that to anybody, because for sure every mom goes through it. It's a very big adjustment for you, and emotionally it's an adjustment, physically it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment to your first child, it's an adjustment to your husband. So even all your mommy friends, I'm sure they're all going through it. Always feel like you can talk to somebody. And if you don't have anyone to talk to, please feel free to email me and I will talk to you about it, because everyone has been there, everyone goes through it. It's definitely a very common feeling. So never feel alone, because it's a huge adjustment. And just know that everything gets better. I mean, sorry, my throat is dry. But everything does get better. Like, now my baby is 19 months. My daughter's 4.5. They play together so much. It is so exciting and so fun to watch them play together. They play chase. They take baths together. They play in the bath. They hug each other. They love each other. They kiss each other. It's so much fun to see. It definitely gets better and better and better and better as time goes on. And they're going to be best friends for life. They will be best friends for life, and it'll be the most rewarding thing that you brought in this life for them to have a friend forever. So, it's amazing. It's an amazing ride. And congratulations if you have already, if you are already expecting, and also good luck to you for trying, and I hope everything goes well with your lives. And please comment below on how you like this video, and if you're already pregnant, I want to hear about it. And also, what kind of videos would you want me to make to help you out in any way I can. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Bye.